Hi guys, this is Aaron. I play Magic way too much. Okay, I want to wrap up Koth. In kind of summary, I've already done other videos about making the best deck. I've done videos on mastering cards with Koth. I've done a deck that's commons and uncommons only. And now I just want to kind of do a summary and say the pros of Koth are that when it's running well and you get red gems, you cannot be stopped. Literally cannot be stopped. The downside is when there's no red gems, you just are slow, 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 and your deck's probably mana heavy, and so it just really takes a while to kind of get him going if you don't have red gems. Also, with the ability, this is my best deck so far. With the ability of the 20 loyalty and getting 4/4 to all your creatures when there's a red match, it is fantastic for the events where the bosses are like 300 points, things like that. It just really works out well. So I just kind of scrolled through my best deck and it works out really well. And you can see that there's just some big creatures. One of the most important cards right here is this uncommon, Volcanic Rambler, which really mixes up all the gems down below. And that makes it so you can always have red. So, but I want to talk today. That was my perfect deck. You may not have those cards. These are the cards I would add or kind of consider mixing in. First, this card isn't even out yet, but this could be for 3, you're destroying one of their creatures, and that could take the place of like deal 6 damage. I have that card in there, or it could, if you don't have Inner Struggle, which you should because it's an uncommon, but there's a few things in there that could be replaced to kill creatures. Mirror Pool is just always good. This may not go in my deck, even if I had it, but the opponent always seems to have 6 cards, so you could do 12 damage to him every turn. I am actually just kind of jealous of people that have this card. This, again, if you don't have some of the kill creature things I have in my deck, this would be good. Also, my creatures did damage to your opponent's creatures, so this one would probably go in, maybe not though. Just kind of something to think about. I really like this because you're dealing damage to your opponent and it's only 12 for a 6/6. This is one of the creatures that it just speeds up your deck a lot because the 3 gems are destroyed down below. This one is not as good as the other ones, but in a pinch, if you don't have the other creatures, I'd put it in. The reason I don't like this one as much is that it costs a lot, and then 1 destroy creature just kills it. Olivia, everyone talks about Olivia. The best thing about her, not that I've ever played with her, is that it gives all your creatures lifelink. So if you're playing in the quick battles, you want Olivia so that you always end with full health. So that's the advantage of Olivia. I like this only because if they have 1 kill creature spell, they don't wipe out your whole hand, so that's good. The same reason for this. When it dies, you get the 8/1/1 Thopters. And so those are the things I would add. So I would probably only have 2 monster creatures in the deck, and I would probably have about 3 kill creatures. And so that, to go back to my hand, and that's kind of what I have. I have a very expensive card that kills creatures and does a lot of damage. Very expensive card that kills creatures and does damage. So I really like those 2. And then that just speeds up your hand, mixes it up. This is kill another creature, kill your opponent's creature, kills your opponent's creature. And then this is probably my least valuable card. So if I was going to switch something out, that would be it. Demolish I would keep in all my decks. I know it's an uncommon, but it's just very good red card. And I might trade out Tomio's Journal for, again, if you tend to always have cards in your hand. But there you go, guys. That is what I think about Koth and the advantages and disadvantages. There's also some good werewolf decks and things like that. Enjoy. It's a great planeswalker.